You're married. Did you get married before your prison bid, your 8-year bid, or during or after?
I'm going to tell you a story. I was fucking up when I was locked up, like a nigga on the street, you know. And my wife came, we was at visitation, and she came to me with the marriage license. But I had them fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And man, she found out I fucked up. I'm talking about doing some cheating shit, like I'm locked up. And my wife was like, she tore the marriage license up in front of me. And I'm like, goddamn, because I was on some shit, man. Let me marry her ass, man. She ain't going nowhere. Because I'm a street nigga, man. I'm like, man, you know, she's saying she going to stay down with me, but I don't believe it. But if I marry her, she going to stay down. That was my mindset. So God knew my mindset. God knew my heart, you know. So he waited till I came home. I had the chance to say, you know what, man, even though you stay with me 8 years, 8 months, 16 days, fuck you. But how could you do that when a person dedicated their life from 21 all through them years? And my wife ain't ugly. Y'all seen her. You know what I'm saying? That was my angel, man. When I got 22 years, a lot of people ain't know I had 22 years. I had to fight to get 12 years back on appeal. You know, the right way. She stood down, went to every appeal court, was on my lawyers. That's who was fighting for me. Now one of these niggas wasn't fighting for me. Let me get that straight. My wife was fighting for me. My homeboy Steve, who got, you know, he got killed, you know, mysteriously, was fighting for me. That's who, them two people right there. You know, we gonna get that straight. Nobody never tried to pay for no lawyers. Nobody never contacted me about no lawyers. I did that with my wife and Steve. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get that out because I be hearing a lot of stuff that's not the truth. You know, but she was there, man. She was there, man. Like she was there. And you know, when I came home, she was there. I didn't have like camera action. You go on World Star. That's who came pick me up from the prison. So why not be faithful and loyal to somebody like that when I ain't have nothing? When everybody was saying, oh, she just with you because you HotBoyTurk. I was a dope fiend. I was shooting heroin and cocaine. You know what I'm talking about? She was there. So when y'all see me go hard for her, it's authentic. Get you one like that. Because a lot of these females out there today, they with you because of what you got. But see, they going to be with you when you don't have nothing. And she was with me when I ain't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? She was with me in the shootout. She was with me through the trial. She was with me through the prison sentence. I was with her when she got breast cancer. You know what I'm saying? We got twins together. We married. We happy now. She breast cancer free. I'm drug free. You know what I'm saying? The real love in hip hop. That's what it is.
Now, how did you guys initially meet?
Man, through an acquaintance. You know, he brought me to her house, and I instantly, I was going through something, you know, with my past relationship. You know how it be. I was young. But when I met her, it was like she was something different, man. She was pretty, but she was down to earth. I got in the back seat with her. I don't never get in no back seat with no female. Hey, you gonna get in the back seat. I got in the back seat with her. We went to Red Lobster. And she did a little small thing. She shared her pasta with me, man. You know, while I was going through it, I was drugging. I was shooting heroin and cocaine. I was gone. You know, and she didn't look at me. I don't know if she knew or not, but I used to be in her bathroom all damn day. Shit, she had to know something, you know. But man, she just was digging me. You know what I'm talking about? And we was together 2 months, bro, before everything happened. And when I caught my case, I remember her coming to visit. We was together 2 months. And she was like, man, I don't care how much time you get, I ain't going nowhere. In my mind, I'm like, man, you pretty, you fine. Man. You know, but she did it, dog. So how can you mess over somebody like you can't do it? If you do it, you're a fuck nigga. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So she stood down with me, man. I married her on my little brother who got killed while I was in prison. Birthday, December 20th, 2012. I was home 2 months. October, November, December. I married her. You know, we ain't had no big wedding. That's another reason I knew she loved me. She just wanted my love and my loyalty and my dedication to show that, bam, I'm with you. And then when she wound up getting pregnant with twins, I was there the whole time. A year later, she wound up having breast cancer. I was there for 2 years, you know. And some people would have said, man, I can't deal with it because I was changing tubes. I was seeing all kind of blood and, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people can't deal with that, but I was there like she was there for me. She breast cancer free right now. She's strong. She healthy. You'll never be able to tell that she went through chemotherapy and radiation because I was there. And I just feel like God just put us together. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's who I look up to. That's my everything. People wouldn't understand it if they ain't never been through it, but that's why I talk about her the way I do. We the real love in hip-hop, man. For real.
How long were you guys dating, or were you guys girlfriend and boyfriend
2
before
months.
before the shootout happened?
2 months. So just imagine, you with somebody 2 months, y'all dating, y'all having sex. You know, she gonna be mad because I say that, but, you know, y'all doing all that. Y'all shacking up. But nigga, you got 22 years and she ain't going nowhere. Either my dick was good, you know what I'm saying? She really loved me, man. And I don't think it was the dick. You know, I just think it was God just put us together. No disrespect to my wife, you know, and, you know, God do things in mysterious ways, man, and not to get all religious, but there is a God, man, and she got me through it. She helped me, man. You know, I would have went crazy, bro. Being a hot boy and being in prison all them years, and, man, I'm still a little fucked up in the head, but, you know, I'm good now, though.
When you said you were cheating on her while you were locked up, can you elaborate on that?
When I say I was cheating on her, you know, being on the phone with other females, writing other females, telling them I'm going to come home to y'all, and just to get financial gain. You in prison, man. Look, man, hey, everybody become a motherfucking target. I got to eat. I need commissary twice a week. You know what I'm saying? That's your mentality. Like, man, I can't not go to commissary and these niggas talk about me. I ain't miss a commissary. I ain't miss a visitation. But I almost lost something that was very valuable. You know what I'm talking about? And for 6 months, I lost her. A lot of people don't know that. I begged her because I tried other things. And for them 6 months, I felt her absence, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't the same. I begged her. And I'm a real nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes might not admit this because they want to be all tough and hard. Come on, man. It don't get no harder than me. You know what I'm talking about? I begged her, man, because I knew what I had. You know, and she came back. She was hot. She was hard, man. I'm like, God damn, we had visitation, contact visit. I can't touch, I can't kiss, we can't take no pictures. She ain't give me no chicken, you know what I'm saying? Like I like. I gotta make up because I messed up. But when you want something, man, you go hard for it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. And wound up getting her back, man. We wound up having a girl and boy twin, our first kids. You know, we still together today. And hey, we a group. The real love in hip hop. You heard me.
Now, when the cheating incident, that's something you just admitted to her, or did she find out?
Nah, I admitted it to her.
What made you do that?
She kind of, cause it's like when you.
Cause you could have easily just kept that inside. You didn't have to say
You can't keep it
anything.
inside when they constantly pressing you. It's like, man, she know. If a person that been around you, you can't lie to them. So the more you lie to them, it's even hurting them even more. So why just not tell the truth? Get kicked in the nuts, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they gonna do, cause I got kicked in the nuts at visitation, you know what I'm saying? But man, you know, I loved it, dog. So let me go ahead on and clear my conscience of me lying to you. Yeah, I did have the grease, You know, I was jacking off on the phone, you know what I'm saying, doing all this funny bunny ass shit, you know. I wasn't on no gay shit. I was doing a lot of phone sex, you know, doing all that fake ass shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit that niggas just were doing because a nigga could do it, you know what I'm saying? But my wife knew about it, man, and I just told her, man, and she was mad, she was hurt. Because mentally, like, when you locked up, it's like a mental thing. A person that ain't never been in that situation will never understand a mental love connection in prison. They'll never understand it because you're going to have people looking at it like, this nigga crazy, he institutionalized. But if you've been in a prison, you're going to be like, man, that nigga ain't lying. They going to feel it. So everybody that been locked up, they going to feel what I'm saying because it's a mental thing. And that mental thing be so strong, man. So anything you're doing the physical, if you do it in the mental, it feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was. Everything was mental. My wife just found a tablet. Somebody called and said, girl, this must be your tablet. Man, she was reading stuff. Everything she was writing was my real name, Tab Virgil. She was gone. And I was the same way. So just to see that she was gone years before, like, damn, you was writing like that, man. Damn, you were gone like I was gone. We was in love, man, and God knew it. We ain't knew it, but hey, we together today. We married happily.
So when did you officially get married? How soon after you?
2 months after I got released from prison because she tore up the marriage license. We went through the counseling stage and everything, but when I hurt her heart. Cause like I say, my thing, cause it was the wrong reason why I was doing it. Everybody, like, when you're in prison, and I'm sorry guys, but I gotta be real. They'll marry, man, they'll marry a booger bat. They don't care how she look, just to keep her down. That be the mindset of a prisoner, of an inmate, of a convict. That was my mindset. I was a convict. I am a convict still to this day, you know, and I was marrying her for the wrong reason. So when I came home, she didn't press me to marry her. I felt it's special. Let's do it. Something we gonna remember. Let's do it on my little brother who got killed when I was locked up, his birthday. And we ain't had no big wedding or nothing. That's another reason I know she loved me. She didn't say, man, nah, I need to have a big wedding. Now, one day I might give her, I'm gonna give her that big wedding where it's gonna be all over. You know, we gon' do it like we need to do it. But she did it when I ain't have nothing. I came home to nothing, bro. I came home to nothing. Everybody was expecting me to come home to something. I came home to nothing. Everything I worked for, everything I grind for today, I got it from the mud, man. Ain't nothing gonna fall out the sky. I get it from the mud. You know, and I'm grateful for that because it taught me a lot. You got to man up. Are you gonna be your man down? You know what I'm saying? So I just respect it, you know. I'm not mad or bitter at nobody because Turk straight. You know, I got everything that I want. I'm good. I'm straight. Everybody wanna be in a solid relationship, whether he admit it or not. I got that. I got a family. I'm happily with my family. You know what I'm saying? I got that. And I'm drug free. So, you know, hey, it don't get no better than that.
So originally she had brought a marriage license to you while you were locked up.
Yeah.
Now, can you explain how that process works for somebody watching this, kind of in a similar situation of wanting to get married while someone's locked up?
Only thing I know, she came with the marriage license. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what she did. She went to the state, whatever, how she did it. Like I say, I had the wrong motive of doing it. So I didn't care. Just get that marriage license, let me marry you. You ain't going nowhere. You mine. You know, I could do and say whatever I want. That was my mentality, man. I'm locked up, man. I got 22 years, man. Look, if I marry your ass, you ain't going nowhere. That's the games that we play as men. We play games, man. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't work out because it wasn't supposed to, because God knew my heart. It wasn't there. But throughout the last 2 years, man, I done built. And she was serious the whole time. She felt like how I felt the whole time. But I did 8 years, 8 months, 16 days. I ain't feel that way like she felt. Completely like, man, look, F everybody. Man, you know, because it's like, it's hard for you to be like, is she really doing this? But then I had to wrestle like, bro, I don't got nothing. I came home to nothing. I didn't have no flashing lights, no Bentley trucks, no jets, I went home to her. My first meal was some Popeye chicken and a bubble bath. Straight from her. And I think she got pregnant the same night with twins. For real. So, you know, that's why, man, I go hard for my wife. I love my wife, man. And anybody that I deal with gonna know that, man. You know what I'm saying? I love my wife. I love my family, man. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? She know that. I ain't just stunning for the camera. She know what's up.
Now, you dub yourself as the real Love in Hip Hop. Has the Love in Hip Hop VH1 show inquired about this relationship? Other shows?
They reached out to me. I did an interview with the producers. And to be real, you know, not to shade nobody, like I told them, if I can't be what I'm explaining to you, I can't be on it. You're not about to taint nothing that I got going on. This is real over here. This is real love in hip-hop. So I was inspired by the interview that I had with the producer to do the Real Love in Hip-Hop series. We about to drop the Real Love in Hip-Hop album October 30th. We dropped the mixtape like a month and a half ago, you know, and we basically just telling our story. Everything I'm explaining to you is in music. You know, my wife been rapping before I met her. You know, I was snooping around, how we do it. She at work, I'm snooping around. You know, she had a boyfriend at the time. I had a girlfriend at the time. So I'm trying to find more of what I need to know, you know, so I can use against her. I stumbled on her tablets, you know, and I'm reading. I'm like, damn, she must rap. I ain't know she rap. So I'm reading it, and then when she come home from work, I'm like, man, do you rap? I was watching Baller Blocker, you heard me. I was feeling myself still, even though I was on drugs, you know. Look, man, I'm HotBoyTurk, you know what I'm saying? But she ain't care about that for real, man. She really, really genuinely loved me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it was, but, you know. And found out she raps, so when I got locked up, we used to rap on the phone, and you know, she could sing a little bit too, you know, and we just were planning the whole time while we were locked up, you know what I'm saying? And when I came home, the only thing that slowed us down was the breast cancer, you know, and like I say, she overcame that. You know, she's a spokeswoman for that. You know, she just did an interview talking about the reconstructive surgery, how they used to give you reconstructive surgery, but they only make it look good under your clothes. My wife looked good as if she didn't have breast cancer. And that's TMI, but it looked good. You know what I'm saying? And she just informed people and inspired people at the same time. You know, and you know, I stand for her like she stand for me, man. You know, it's real, man.
What was the response to the mixtape when you guys put it out?
When we dropped it, it was surprising to me, cause when Birdman hit me and said, you got something special, anything anybody else saying, it don't matter, because this who I started off with. He not gonna just go with no anything. Him and Slim know the game. So when he tell me, man, your wife gonna be a bigger star than you was, that what Birdman tell me. I believe it. Cause I don't really know it, but just to hear it from him without me even saying nothing, everybody else, it really don't matter what they say. Because Dude and Slim, they geniuses, man. They you can't take that away. Everybody that came around them, if they did it the right way, look at them. They blew up. So if you blew up from just being around and being in somebody's presence, what they tell you, you can't take that away from them, man. I don't care if the artist talented. You still have to bring your talent to Birdman, man. And that's just the reality of it. There's a plenty other CEOs that's doing their thing, but ain't nobody doing it like Stunner, man. I did it like Stunner.
What's the difference between the mixtape and the album?
I don't see no difference. It's just, you know, mixtape, you could do it whenever you want. You don't have no, you could drop it whenever you want to drop it. You still promote it the same way if you want to promote it like an album. You know, I don't see no difference in it. You know, I didn't drop like 5, 6 mixtapes since I've been home. If I was on contract waiting on an album to drop, I couldn't do that because you're on a time frame. You got to do it when the label say do it. But mixtape, you could just, man, get that to the fan. And it still turn into revenue for you because if they like the music, the radio station going to play it, the DJ is going to play it, the club's going to play it, and you're going to get booked to do shows.
Well, I meant specifically, what's the difference between the Real Love and Hip Hop mixtape and the Real Love and Hip Hop album that's coming out on the 30th?
The difference is I added 5 more new songs to it. You know, it was a test run when I did the mixtape just to see because it was our first time doing it. Let me see if they really, you know, because we rapping like real love and hip hop. We rapping about love and hip hop. We talking about our situation. So is the industry ready to hear what I thought Papoose and Remy was going to do? Is they ready for that? Papoose and Remy ain't do it, so it was kind of like, you know, salute the Papoose and Remy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only real love in hip-hop that I feel like similar to me. He just was the dude doing it, and my girl was Papoose. He was her. We both did time. You know what I'm saying? I'm Remy and Remy me. But we had something solid on the outside waiting and pushing. I respect that. That's hard, man. That's a hard thing to do. Because we complain a lot, man. We like, man, we drive people crazy on the streets. We want it our way. I know what Papoose went through. Because I did it to my girl, my wife.
Have you guys had a chance to talk?
Yeah. Me and Papoose, we actually was in New York probably like 2 years ago. Alvin Mays, G Fields, you know, we all met at the hotel. We talked. And it was talks about us doing a song together. Me, my wife, and him and his wife. You know, but we never got back with each other. But Papoose, I salute you, homie. I salute Remy. And we gonna get to that song because it need to be done.